What is up, guys? Shinobi here, and today I'm going to be playing Bendy and the Ink Machine on Roblox again, but the reason why I'm doing a redo is because I was sick the last time, and I just wanted to make it up to y'all. But I swear after this, my Roblox journey is going to be over. So let me just resize the window a bit, just to make it a little bit more. So that way I can see the chat and the screen as well. Alright, now, here we go, guys. So we're going to start off with Chapter 1. This is going to be a tour of the Bendy and the Ink Machine map and what could be behind some locked doors. No, this is Patrick. Hang on a second. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Alright. So, for this one, we're going to do some morphs so that way I can get into this specific location. Alright. So we'll use Sammy Lawrence because I kind of found a way in. Let me just get rid of all of this real quick. Like to type your name. Hopefully nobody disturbs me like last time. So, what I'm gonna do first, before I even go through any other doors, I'm gonna go through this one to show you what's actually behind that wall that's boarded up. And then after that, I'll show you the rest. Alright. So, what's left now? Not me. Use this cardboard cutout. Wait, I think I actually made it worse. Alright, no problem, Mitch. Let me just see if I can get through all this. Alright, let's make him sit, I guess. Hopefully this won't take long. Ha. See. I mean, oh, there, we got there. Alright, so that poster is not necessarily supposed to be here, so don't worry about that. Either way, let me just show you what's around this place. So this isn't in the actual game itself, and this is the beta. And let me just get rid of this. That is if I can. Just ignore that cutout. Alright, so basically what we got here, we got a little summoning circle. We got this boarded door. Let me just try to make sure y'all can see it. Got Mark Cross, welcome to the stream. Let me just move all of the unnecessary items so that way you can see it. Alright. So just like, yeah, me too. Just like in Bendy and the Ink Machine, there are some blocked off rooms. This specific one is based on the one that was first designed, and I wanted to start off with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to look through each angle, so that way I'll be able to share everything with you guys to littlest details to the highest of possible. So as you can see, instead of a wandering sin, they got this freaky skull thing. Alright, so I do believe this could be what's under these maps. Well, in these maps, mind you. And I wish I could get rid of the crosshair for you, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Either way, let's reset and respawn. Dang. Alright, so this time, no morph. So I'm gonna go through the differences of all this as well as some other places. So the reason why I back up into the walls is so that way you can see from each angle, from front to back to left to right. Alright, so this is basically the entrance. And this map is based on the beta. So yeah, or the alpha. And then you can see the hallway from here, stuff like that. And some doors will not open, at least for this version, but who cares? Either way. So yeah, basically I'm trying to go back and forth, like in the best angles, so that way, if something were to happen to this map, you guys can recreate it or something. There's a projector and a little desk here as well. Yeah, this is just like for archival purposes because I really don't plan to play Roblox again. Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair. Okay, so back in the day, there was nothing even in that room, but in the beta, they added something. Like, in the alpha, there was nothing in that room, but in the alpha, there was a staircase that was exactly the way that was laid out in that other place that you guys saw, and it had a poster that said, "Wandering is a terrible sin if you manage to get in." But this is what it looks like now, modern. So I'm kind of curious to why he kept this touch and didn't decide to make his own. And these are the drawing boards, obviously. Yeah, this was a glitch, like a texture collision. Yeah, like that. Sorry, guys. Alright, so yeah, I'd try to get to every angle, even though I don't have a no clip. Because if I did, that would be a lot easier. Just trying to make sure that this map could be remade if anything were to happen to it. And in this, there would be, in the modern edition, there would usually be a bathroom right here, but there's none, as you can see. I'll tell you guys as much as I can without spoiling the lore, at least. Just gotta make sure that I get to the best angles and everything. Well, if that creeped you out, then just wait until you see the Wandering Sin posters. I mean, like, yeah, that was put there so hackers, like, if hackers got into a place they weren't supposed to, and if curiosity killed something, then basically, they'd be met with a creepy bendy cutout that says "Wandering is a terrible sin," and it would also whisper some recycled audio that they no longer use for some reason. And back in the day, you couldn't. I don't think you could turn this projector off. All right, dreams come true. Not all dreams come true. Hopefully, you guys can see the angles correctly because I'm just trying to make sure that this is as perfect as can be. You can even pause if you want to, but I'd recommend doing that when the stream is over. All right, so there's this door in the game. There's nothing really behind here, I don't think. But canonically, yeah. And you got sheep songs with Boris the wolf, and you got all this too. Yeah, you definitely should. I am gonna do a live stream of it eventually, just for you guys. All right. We also got this desk. Who's laughing now? Not me. Is there supposed to be a joke? So, forget about that boarded room over there because that was the first thing I knocked out of the way. And, yeah. But yeah, every time I go around here in these areas, it kind of reminds me of Yokai Watch for the 3DS. And, yeah, the Joker's laughing now. Or Freakazoid. But no time for that at the moment. Either way, so yeah, like, this reminds me of Bendy and the Ink Machine. It reminds me of Yokai Watch on the 3DS, and slightly Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures because of the cartoony stuff. And there's a lot of stuff here, as you can see. Yeah, but not all dreams come true, guys. Sorry to burst any bubbles. Alright. So in here, there would have been a radio, but this is the beta. So yeah. Or the alpha, whatever. Oh wait, I forgot to show you completely what it looks like on the inside, sorry. Right. So we got that. Alright, so this room, even in the modern edition, it doesn't have anything in it. Like, there's literally nothing there, like, just the door just blocks a room that's not even existed, as if it's just flattened on the wall. I also hope my stream isn't too delayed for y'all. And there's the old ink machine. I'm just really mad that they ruined it. So this is the ink machine, huh? Wonder how you turn it on. The reason why I like this one better is because you could actually walk up to it. But now you can't. You'll just have to wait and see. Menacingly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Either way, there isn't any access to this place in the game itself. Like most of these places are either just blocked off or just have wandering sin posters. I hate you. Okay. This is never in the game, but should have been, like, directed towards Joey at least. Screw. Why can't I just have the door just not have a recall? Oh my god. Joey, what were you doing? What the heck is this? Looks like the developer. Alright, how do we get this to work? Yeah, it's Boris, formerly known as Papa. Yeah, that's supposed to be the developer. But like in the game itself, you have to complete a few tasks before you can do it. Like for example, the collision will only fade away or something. That is, if you like, it'll only work like once you stop everything and then get there before the ink machine. There was supposed to be something here. It's usually when these desks are... Whoa! Sorry about that. Usually when these desks are angled. Come on, man. I'd like to stand on top of them so I could see the view from here. Every hallway and everything else counts. Jesus. Guys, I just fell out of the map. Now let's go back to where we continued. That was very strange. Yeah, but only to wandering sin areas in this case.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. The animations sure aren't being finished on time anymore, and I certainly don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and who needs that much ink anyway? Also, get this. Joey had each one of us donate something from our workstation. We put them on these little pedestals in the break room to help appease the gods, Joey says. Keep things going. I think he's lost his mind. But hey, he writes the checks. But I tell you what, if one more of these pipes burst, I'm out of here.
Well, I can't say I blame him. He is the janitor, after all, Wally Franks. And he's not only the voice of... The developer is not only the voice of Wally Franks, but also as the guy we play as, too. Henry Stein. Just the fact that I had to use Roblox for this is shit stuff. Sorry. Well, channel's family friendly, but it's not only for kids. Sorry if it looks like I'm ignoring everything, guys. It's just, I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys every angle that's needed. Like, masterpieces like this do not deserve to be forgotten. Not in the slightest. Alright. I believe that this is actually what's behind that door. But in-game, the door is locked. So that's the flow. Nosferatu. I like that. The song playing now is called Hellfire, and it was replaced with Little Devil Darling, which is just a whistling one. But the one I like the best is You Left Me in a Heartbeat, because it has that emotional tugging at the heartstrings. That's what makes me like it the most. Alright, so before we go any further, let's first let's go over here. Alright, so in game there's really nothing here. But I do believe that if the map was still beta or something like that, it could have looked like that. I mean, the game does start off pretty slow paced at first, but like then it gets better as it goes. All right. The dancing demon. Just keep in mind most of these doors are not actually in the game itself. Well, I mean, they're in the game, but they have no purpose. And, nothing's really back here, as you can tell. Looks like I'm doing Wally's job. Not today, pal. There's a summoning circle. And another coffin. This path. We'll go down here later. And don't worry, I will not forget. And there's a break in over there. So yeah, there's a coffin, a table, and some boxes for some reason. And a door that won't open. And a ladder. Hopefully I'm doing a good job giving you guys the angles, so that way, had you want to, you can remake the map. Well, these are cardboard cutouts. The actual Bendy itself is not in the game, just the ink demon, which people kept on confusing for Bendy. However, they are two separate entities, and the second game proved it. But I knew it all along, even before it came out. Who put this here? Alright, before we go into the basement, we should go into that other room. Alright, we'll see it from the front door side, and then from that side, and then from that one as well. And got a bunch of these things here. We also got a projector. And a little space that we can go through as if we were puppets. I guess that's just a film room. Right now, the basement. Alright, so, yeah. Let's close this door real quick. Just as long as the projectionist isn't there. The creator lied to us. Yes, he did. And this is where, normally you would start having hallucinations. And this door will not open no matter how hard you try. At least not from this. Alright, now, let's go upstairs so I can show you guys that room. So there's a lot of ink splatter. Alright. That sounds like the projectionist. Alrighty. We'll test that place out downstairs later. The Illusion of Living by Joey Drew. Hell is that? I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mitchell. Like I said, Mitchell, you should trust me on this. Looks like we can't go up there. Something's definitely back there. It's impossible to open this door. Actually, that sounds like the projectionist and the ink machine. Bro, the ink demon hates it when you do that. In fact, he can sense it. So if I were you, I would hide. Because once he sees you, he won't stop until he catches you or gives up. Which he only will if he can't find you. I forgot about this room. This would usually be the break room. Alright, so that's it for this map. So now we're gonna do the remastered one. Trust me, it's more trouble than it's worth. Alright, now let's go to the remastered edition. Hopefully nobody's there. Oh dang, someone is. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to postpone that, guys. Sorry. I mean, I guess I could try to see if he's still there. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. Wait, what happened? Forgotten level. Okay, this ought to be something. I didn't even know I could do that. Find the gear for the gate. Now they're giving the Dark Revival, like, vibes. Join work. and in trust. Trust and joy. So yeah, these graphics are more of the Dark Revival, the sequel to the game. Okay. Okay, I may or may not do that one, but if I do, then I do. If I don't, I don't. Alright, see you later, Mitchell. Ah, dang it. Well, guys, I might have to continue this later, so, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah. Either way, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.